What's up, YouTube? This is Mr. MPQ, your source in the Southwest for all things Marvel Puzzle Quest, coming to you live from a chilly and rainy Phoenix, Arizona on this Monday, February 27th, 2017, and today is a new cycle reset for the Deadpool daily quest, including the Crash of the Titans. Y'all know that's my favorite video to make for you guys, and so we're going to go ahead and get that done tonight. Now, there were some changes to Deadpool's daily quest with the recent update, so this Crash of the Titans is available for the next 5 days. Today, well, I guess, and then 4 more days. So this is good until Friday of this week, and then it will reset for another 5-day cycle. If you are new to the channel, I want to take a moment and say welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate every like, share, and subscribe. If you guys enjoy the content of this video, help me share it out, link it up on social media, Facebook, Twitter, tell your friends, tell your neighbors, whatever, to get more people on this channel. We have been growing significantly over the past year, and it's all because of regular views from people just like yourself. So thank you to those who have stuck around through it all from the beginning, and welcome aboard for any new subscribers. Hope you guys enjoy yourselves on this channel, and look forward to many more videos to come. That being said, let's get into Deadpool's daily quest. You saw from the login that this is the first time I'm getting into the game today. Get those VIP rewards. I haven't completed any of Deadpool's daily quest yet. For those who are curious, the big enchilada is going to be for the hood reward, 3-star hood. Crash of the Titans, which is one of my favorites, is the opponent is Blade. And as a reminder, with the new update, if you complete Crash of the Titans, you do get the full rewards from the entire day of Deadpool's daily quest without having to do each and every single mission. On the previous version of this, you would get 14,999 points, which was one shy of full rewards, which was 15k, to get the 2,000 purple ISO bonus. Now, with the update, if you do Crash the Titans, they don't skimp you on the 1 point. You get everything for that day. And just to show that, I'm going to do Crash the Titans first, not last like I did last time. And we're going to go through each of those rewards as we get them. So, Crash the Titans, 1 versus 1 battle. Sometimes a 3, 4, or 5-star opponent is who you're fighting against, and it requires a specific 4-star character from your roster to take on that opponent. Blade is potentially formidable, but in the right circumstances, he can be a cakewalk. So it usually depends on who he's paired with. As a solo fighter, he's not too incredibly difficult. So we'll see how that goes. The rewards for this also include a legendary recruit token, as you can see flashing in the bottom right corner below, and of course all those taco points. So let's see who we need to fight Blade. Alright, so Elektra, 4-star character. I have mine at 13 covers. I've had her there for a while, but I've never championed her. Her abilities are black, purple, and red, so that purple and black abilities are going to overlap with Blade's. So we're going to want to try to prevent him from getting those colors as well. Red, Ballet of Death, also goes against his black ability. No, which one? I think it's his green ability. The Thirst. Maybe it's his black, I forget. We'll get to it. Anyways, if there are more reds on the board than a certain amount, it's usually 11, and I think 10 if it's at level 5, then what happens is he creates some strike tiles on the board. What we should be doing is matching red. What that's going to do is to create a trap tile, and we'll get into that. So, Elektra doesn't have a ton of health. She's at 9383, so less than 10,000. I have her at a 355 build, as you can see. So, double cross, it's purple, it's 7 AP cost, and what it does is it steals 2 enemy strike tiles and improves them by 120, but also converts 3 random purple basic tiles into enemy strike tiles, strength 15. So this one is one that builds on itself, because it does give the enemy initially 45 extra damage by creating 3 basic purple tiles into enemy strike tiles. However, when you use it a second time, If there are still 2 of those enemy strike tiles on the board, it's going to convert them into friendly, and it's going to increase them by 120, so up to a strength of 135. What's neat about this is, even if you don't use this ability first, if you let Blade get his passive ability off, and there are already enemy strike tiles on the board, you can use this and it will steal and convert, which will play into our favor. So we'll take a look at that in just a moment here. Shadow Step is 10 black AP cost, and this sets up 5 random basic black tiles into trap tiles. If Elektra were to take damage, the trap is negated, or damage is negated, trap tile is destroyed, and generates AP and deals 768 damage. So 5 times 768 is like 36 and some change, 3,700 total, if all 5 of them go off. And then Ballet of Death is my personal favorite for 8 red AP. This one sets up a trap tile on a red basic tile. It's hidden from the enemies, and at the beginning of each turn it deals 1,037 damage. Of course, that's only at level 180, and it does go up the more you level. So for those abilities that matter, Elektra is affiliated with Team Heroes and Team Cap, and she is an awesome character in the Netflix version of Daredevil. Season 2, so if you haven't seen that, I highly recommend it. It's a great show. Can't wait for Season 3, which they've already teased. I can't wait. I love me some Netflix Daredevil, and much better than the Ben Affleck movie. Ben Affleck, if you watch this, first of all, that's awesome that you watch this channel. Second, I feel sorry that you did Daredevil. I'm sorry. Charlie Cox does a better job. That being said, let's go ahead and jump into it. So we're going to go ahead and fight with Elektra, and we'll look at Blade's abilities. Night Stalker, it's 8 black AP cost for him, does deal 2330 in damage, and creates a green countdown tile which steals 3 AP from the enemy's strongest color, which can be problematic. Keep your enemies closer, it's 10 purple AP. This one sets up 2 purple attack tiles, base strength 474, bonus 129 strength for each friendly strike tile on the board, maximum of 6. So that can increase up to 600, 636, I'm doing math in my head, 780 give or take, extra per each 2. So what does that come to, like 1,560 extra damage plus whatever that extra is there. So that will hit for over 2,000 damage per turn, which is disgusting and will wreck me if there are enough strike tiles when he uses his ability, and then I don't match any of those tiles away. That's going to be really bad. So we got to watch out for purple especially. Green is his passive, which is what I thought it was, the Thirst. And this one, if there are 10 or more red tiles on the board, converts 2 random basic tiles to strength 72 strike tiles. So this one I'm guessing is a level 5, just based on my knowledge that normally it is 11. Until you get to level 5 it drops to 10. Not sure on these other ones. Maybe this is a 5-3-5 build, or a 4-4-5 build, if I had to guess. But I know for sure that green is a passive ability is a level 5. So, am I going to do this with any boosts? I'm going to try not to. First run, we're going to see how it goes. We need to definitely collect red and black and purple, and green is not as important to deny, but definitely matching away red helps defeat his green passive ability. So now that we've explained everything for the first 9 minutes of this video, let's get into it and hopefully walk away with a legendary recruit token. So, all things considered, let's see. I don't see any match 5s to start off with. I do see a couple potential matches here, so what I'm going to take is this black right off the bat. That leads to a match 5, which is fantastic. And then we'll do this one. It's a nice little match action. So there is 10 red on the board, so we're definitely going to get rid of these guys. Keep that from going off. Anything good? Not off the top of my head that I see. Yeah, I guess I'll take these green away from him. Pick up a few black on the way. That works out in my favor. I'm looking at options, and I want to take this red. And I'll take a nice little bonus cascade. Very nice. I like. Let's do this. Get that cascade down with the black tiles at the top. And then I'm going to do this one more time. And this sets me up nicely for Shadow Step. However, I want to wait. Let's see, he has 6 green and he needs 8. Oh no, what does he need? Purple. Purple and black. Nah, he doesn't have enough quite yet. So what I'm going to do is hold off on that. Get rid of these guys. Didn't have any purples, or I would have used the other abilities. So I know some of you were thinking that, but I'm just going to go ahead and let that out loud, that I'd rather get rid of them now and let him reuse the ability. This is totally fine. For some reason, purples are just a difficult match this round. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 red tiles on the board. So what I'm going to do is start setting up this Ballet of Death. Now, there is potential, because it's a hidden trap tile, that if there are more than 10 red tiles on the board, that tile can become a strike tile, and it'll just get rid of it completely. So if there are reds on the board, we have to make sure that those don't add up and accumulate, or else it will become potentially hazardous to the progression of this game here. Alright, so now there are... Ooh, I don't like that red there. Well, I'm gonna do this one first. And then we're gonna do this one there. So that's just a little passive damage. Purples. Purples are good. And he did get rid of that trap tile. I figured that was going to happen. However, we did get a little bonus damage off a couple rounds for that, so that's okay. Let's go ahead with this one. Okay, so he's at 14 green. He needs 10 purple and 8 black. He only needs one more black match before he uses that other ability. I do have another set of trap tiles, or defensive tiles I should say, to negate that. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tiles there. So we're going to go ahead and do this. We'll take that, absolutely. And then let's do some passive damage. And just for kicks and giggles, no, not yet. Alright, we'll hold off on that idea in the meantime. So here goes, take your enemies closer. He's trying his hardest to put some damage on me. Not that it's going to matter. I should have done this the first time. Let's see, I need to get rid of that situation. So that's going to deal damage back to him. And then when these guys try to give damage, he gets hit with the trap tile. So there it is, first run. About 5 minutes total, and that includes some jibber jabber time. So here goes all those wonderful rewards, 22,000 of it for Deadpool's daily quest for today. Legendary recruit token, no boosts, no specials. That is boom, 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 all those lovely rewards. Plus bonus reward command point. Thank you, VIP. And thanks, teammates, for playing, everybody except for that one guy at the end. You know who you are. And we did get an Alien Instincts, the black cover for Carnage, 4-star for my daily. Shield resupply perfect timing. Alright, here we go. So, now as you can see, you still get the taco token for that required character, but these guys, oh, you also get rewards as well. Okay, so while we're here, this Behemoth Burrito is new addition after the update. It requires a specific 2, 3, and 4-star character to take on a specific 2, 3, and 4-star character team. So this is kind of like the Crash of the Titans, but a little bit more challenging, but less challenging because you get more people, but it has to be specific on your roster. This does change daily. You do get 8,000 points from it, and you get 2 command points, which you can complete once a day for those command points. So after 10 days time, you can recruit from the Classic Legends pack in the Legendary Recruit, or if you get 25 points from, and adding an extra couple days, maybe some extra event points, you can actually get into a latest Legends pack as well. So let's go ahead and try this for today, see who it is. So it requires 4-star Invisible Woman, 2-star Thor, and 3-star Patch. And this is not a great team. I don't like it because I try to go, as you know, if you've seen any of my videos before, I really prefer covering all 6 colors. This does not cover all 6 covers. There's no black and there's no pink. Lots of green and yellow and red from Patch and Thor. And then, of course, adding only blue from Invisible Woman, as well as blue and green from her. Or yellow and green, I should say. So I have these guys all kind of around the same level. Patch is much higher at 194, which is also not good for balance purposes. That means he's going to be out front and taking most of the damage, except for blues and obviously whoever has a higher black or pink, probably Patch, just because he has more level, he's going to deal more damage. Now this is a tricky team. You get passive damage from Iron Fist with his exquisite technique. If you make any match 5s, Jean will stun you and steal AP and deal damage. And then Storm, if any teammates take too much damage, she jumps into the fight and uses her passive to deal extra damage. She also has a team damage and a stun. Jean Grey has 2 team attacks as well, so we really need to manage damage and targeting with this one. So we're going to start with Storm because she will jump in and protect her teammates and then rally attack damage, which is not good. We're going to go for this match 5 black here, even though I shouldn't have. I have a hard time resisting every once in a while, and it just feels so good to get that extra critical damage. So be that as it may, looks like we are waiting to match that green attack tile down at the bottom. And we're just going to keep on plugging away with this. And then this. Alright, so he's using his purple ability, which, if they don't have enough black AP, starts turning other tiles on the board to black AP. He's at 11. He needs 12 to make any of those abilities that he has substantially more lethal, such as the his purple ability, which he only has 2 AP, and green, which he only has 4. That's fine. So I'm not super concerned about those going off just yet. Wow, that team up from Spider-Gwen sure did a ton of damage. So what I'm going to do is actually use this to grant invisibility. There are no yellow tiles in danger of being matched. That's going to create a protect tile, and that does 71 less damage. This invisibility tile is going to target Invisible Woman and the weaker member of the team. I believe it's weaker. It might say random ally, invisible for 2 turns. So Patch is the only one who can take damage at the moment. Let's do this. Get those matched up there. And that's fine, because then we can get rid of this little pile there, not a big deal. Storm goes down, life gets easier. Huzzah. Alrighty, so now we do that, get rid of him. He's going to put another one on the board, so it's not the end of the world. However, it is fun to do. So I'm going to put Jean Grey as a more lethal opponent right now at this moment in time. So what I'm going to do is actually this to try to take her out before I worry about Iron Fist. He can do a lot more damage in one hit, but only to one person. He doesn't have any team-based attacks, which means Invisible Woman can stay invisible as long as she's the last remaining player on the team. And Jean Grey with those AoE attacks can still hit Invisible Woman, and she still can go down if she gets hit. So Thor is going to deal 29 plus 146. This one is 2221. Plus creates 6 strike tiles for each team. And then this one, there are no force tiles on the board. Okay, so this one is what we're going to do right here to avoid creating force bubbles, but to deal the extra damage. Otherwise, this would remove the force bubbles and deal a certain amount for each, which is a change in the mechanic that they did for Invisible Woman a few updates back, which I still don't like. I like the old Invisible Woman, believe it or not. I don't mind the turning a random ally invisible. That's not a huge upgrade or change to me, but the fact that I liked creating the force bubbles and then doing destruction for more damage, basically. So, nothing I can change. I don't work for Demiurge or D3, Go Studios, or Marvel Puzzle Quest. But I have met the guys at Comic-Con one time. They seem like they're good people. So here he goes. He still doesn't have a whole lot of AP stacked up in his favor. So the abilities that he is using are less than lethal. We're going to go ahead with this one. And then we're just going to go ahead and finish with the 1250 damage, but also adding in 6 of these 185. More than enough to do it by this ability by itself, but it's more fun to add the extra damage, see the abilities used, and then finish with the screen-shaking power strike with Thor. Behold the power of Mjolnir! So there's another 8,000 points. Get the command points. That's how you rock it for the Behemoth Burrito today. We're going to go into the Legendary Recruit shop here, and we are going to take one of these latest legends, which has a 5% drop rate for Black Panther, Doctor Strange, or Thanos, which are the 3 most recent 5-star characters. Also, 2.0% drop rate for all 4-star characters in the game, except for Coulson, which is the newest 4-star, I believe. Phil Coulson should be somewhere in the P's there if it's alphabetical, which it is, but he's not yet. So that's fine. He still has his own pack coming, I think, or some chance to get him in the upcoming event. So he'll be added in eventually. So we're going to do his go ahead and draw. We got a 4-star, which is Star-Lord, which is a shame because I'm not going to champion him anytime soon. I do have 35 command points, and I'm going to roll the dice on a Classic Legends pack. I do like these 3 newest 5-stars, but I kind of want to build up some of my other 5-stars that I'm lacking covers in. So we're going to give that a shot. We have 1 pack to draw for 20 command points. Survey says 4-star Ant-Man. I don't need Ant-Man. I don't want Ant-Man. I like Ant-Man, but he's fully covered. That's a shame I have to turn it into ISO. So guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video as far as strategies to complete Crash the Titans for this cycle, which is Monday, February 27th through Friday, March 3rd, and then it will reset on March 4th on Saturday. You can use this video at any point during this week coming up to complete that. Use those strategies without having to waste boosts, without having to use extra special items there that you like to reserve for other more difficult challenges. If you do use those boosts, which I did not, but if you do, don't forget to cancel them on the next battle you go into, or it will automatically load them and use them if you just click fight, 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 go, go, go. So don't forget to turn those off, or you will waste them on the next fight as well. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to leave a quick like, share, and or subscribe. If you want to see more videos like this, as soon as they're posted, you can click the little notification bell right over here next to the subscribe button down below. You can follow me on Twitter at Mr. MPQ. I'll put a link down in the description as well for those that want most recent updates on Twitter as they come from MPQ and the studios that promote this game. And until next time, as always, keep on questing. You guys have a great night, and I'll see you next time.